Hi guys, Maz again, World According to Maz. The guy who had his dog stolen. Oh God, I tell you, if there's any justice in the world. Anyway, where are we at today? Well, let's see. Today's a little crazy. I have been moving my Bowflex from the basement to upstairs, so that I can exercise upstairs instead of downstairs in the basement, which would just go to show that I'm kind of lazy, which kind of defeats the purpose of exercise now, doesn't it? But I am moving it upstairs into the bedroom next to mine, being as now it's empty since the whatever the hell it was that, whatever she was left, okay, roommate, thief, I don't know. Anyway, then I would go over some kind of stupid stuff. Okay. Yeah, stupid stuff. Me. Okay. I get tons of junk mail. Okay. I had applied for jobs over the months. Okay, at Craigslist, and so you get added to these stupid mailing lists. Okay, so I get all this stuff. All right. So let's see. I constantly get stuff about colon cleansing. All right. I got a question. They send out hundreds of thousands of these things. All right. Is there anybody out there that is actually dumb enough, okay, to answer an email ad on colon cleansing? I mean, that's got to be like the stupidest thing in the world. All right. Let me see. Relax and take your time. What is this one? Oh, here we go. Typical, advertising this fake Cialis stuff. All right. It's got to say something about the world in general, especially men, all right, when you get thousands of emails about pills that help you get it up, all right? The question is this, okay? Are there really that many guys that have got that problem? All right, it's just insanity, all right, that they advertise this all over the internet, and it's all about, Viagra, Cialis, this pill, that pill, it's just insanity, all right? Let me see. Okay, so I get tons of ads for that. Let me see what else. And I think I did this once before, where I went over the kind of ads I get. Okay, purchase online pharmacy. Yeah. Oh, constantly get ads from the astrology and romance ones. Okay, now I got a question. All right, when I sit there and I look at my email, all right, from astrology.com, and it says to me, "Will he come back?" Okay, the question is not will he come back, is, do they know I'm actually a guy and I'm straight? And I could see the will she come back things, but it's always the same emails. They cycle through the same stuff all the time. And after having lived with a quote unquote psychic, okay, who is nothing but a fake and a farce, you kind of got to wonder about how real this stuff can be if they sit there and feed you the same things over and over and over again. Yes, maybe some of it is slightly legitimate to a point, okay, but it's like they're just reaching into your pocket to try and take whatever they can, all right, for whatever reason, and they just feed you the same lines over and over and over again, hoping that you will be one of the millions of people or hundreds of thousands or whatever people that might have qualified for this at one time or another. All right, do they really think, all right, that everybody in the world is this bad off, all right, that they cannot live without this stuff? I don't know how people survived for thousands of years, all right, before this stuff came along. And granted, yes, some of it goes way back. It goes back thousands of years, but damn, all right, it's stupid. Oh, and then there's always the watch ads, all right, constantly people wanting you to buy fake designer watches, all right. What the hell is that all about? They sit there and advertise these watches. You know what? If you really want a watch, all right, go to the store and go buy one. How stupid is this? All right? They've got watches at the store. They've got designer watches at the store that are cheap. All right? You really want to buy this crap? You really want to buy the garbage? All right? The fake designer watches? Go to a flea market. All right? They got them all there, and you're going to pay a lot less money anyway. All right? And if it goes bad, when it goes bad, you got a guy to go back to and say, hey, this ain't working. He'll replace it, maybe. Let me see. Energy for hotter love. Oh boy. Okay, another one for, whatever. Just crazy, stupid stuff. You know, the emails that I get on a constant basis, I get probably close to anywhere from 250 to 400 or 500 emails a day that I just end up having to delete anyway, and it's all stupid stuff. Granted, some of it is my fault. I do get emails from Second Life, a game I used to play constantly, a game I used to live on. All right, I get advertising because I'm on one of the advertisers groups, so I kind of keeps me in the loop as to what's going on with a lot of the clubs there. When I was on Second Life, I used to be a club owner, believe it or not. All right, went into Second Life, paid a little bit of money, and I became a club owner. It was interesting. You know, I met a lot of people that way. I had one person there that was teaching me French, which was kind of cool. They've got these online translators that you can use when you're in chat, and it will translate for you. And it does. The biggest problem with online translators, they tend to do literal translations. And for anybody who's multilingual, which I'm really not, I'm just learning. But if, you know, to anybody who's multilingual, they understand that language structure is different for each language, and English is very different from any of the Latin-based languages. And with Filipino languages, you've got a mishmash because you've got a Spanish influence, you've got influences from India, influences from all over Asia, you know. So it's really funny because Tagalog in itself, okay, is kind of, I guess it's based more on, I guess, a Latin structuring, okay, in the language, but you still got words from different languages that are in there. I may have gone over this before, like thank you is salamat, all right, which is based on salam, which is Arabic, all right. You know, and you've got just different, like I think I said this before too. When you want to say hi, how are you, you know, or just how are you, ¿cómo está acá, all right, which, you know, Spanish, ¿cómo estás? And my Spanish is not that great. I mean, I know a little bit. I probably know a little more Spanish than I do other stuff. All right, but it's really just kind of funny. You look at the different languages and you look how the similar words between the languages, and when you look at Filipino languages, a different dialect can be almost like a completely different language. And yeah, I may have mentioned that once before. You know, saying I love you is completely different from, you know, one dialect to the next, depending. You know, Tagalog is mahal kita, and in Visaya, which I think what I learned was Cebuano dialect, which is part of the Visayan set of dialects, and that is Gahugugma Taka. And Sobra is very much, all right, and then Talaga is really. So if you want to say I really love you, it's mahal kita talaga. And then in, let's see, I don't know if this really applies to the Visayan side of things, because I think some people, when they've been learning this stuff, I think they kind of let it slide because they know that I'm not Filipino, so it's like, you know, they just kind of let it go. So I don't know if Talaga really works for both the way I think it does. I know Sobra works for both. All right, but again, I mean, it's something I really want to go back, and I need to learn Tagalog because it is like the official language of the Philippines. And being as I'm planning on going back there very soon, I really probably should learn that. So I need to talk to my cousin because we are both going to learn it, just for fun. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, I'm learning it more because I've got somebody from there. He's learning it more because he only knows English, you know, and it's nice to have somebody to practice with. Anyway, I'm coming up on my 10 minutes. I might try and do one more video tonight. This was kind of like just a nothing video tonight, just because I wanted to do one. I needed a 10-minute distraction, so, and I've been moving this stupid exercise machine up here, so I just needed a short distraction for a little while. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. I'm trying to make some decisions in my life, and I'm going to pose the question to everybody, and just to get some opinions. Anyway, my 10 minutes is up in 10 seconds, so I will talk to you later.